Okay, so let's take a look at Jodie's paper. 35,276 is correct. 16340 is correct. 28 and 62, 43, 42, 8, 64, 8, 7680 and 8,000. Okay, so you've got full marks on that page. So that's 2, 3, 8, 10. Well done. Question 2, metric units, grams, milliliters, height of building, feet. Now, saying there that you have to write this in metric and feet, although it is a right unit, it's not metric, it's imperial. So it's meters they were looking for there. And for the area of a ceiling in a classroom, well, meters is the right distance, but for area, what you need there is meters squared. So you're going to lose 2 marks there. So you're going to have your first one, your second one, then you're going to lose the next 2. Okay, question 3, that's good, and your curve is good as well, excellent, yeah, 2 marks for that, 4 for the page. B, so this is 3B, draw all the lines of symmetry. Ooh, careful here, that line is correct, but if you look here, this is different to that, so you're not going to have the symmetry going in that direction, so this is wrong. Okay, and on the mark scheme, you're not going to get any marks for that, even though one of the lines is right. Now with this second one, yes, we've got those 2 lines of symmetry, but we've also got diagonal lines of symmetry on this shape. Okay, you could put a mirror along there and it would reflect perfectly, and also there's another one there, so that shape has in fact got 1, 2, 3, 4 lines of symmetry. So you are going to get 1 out of the 2 marks available for that, because you've missed out those additional 2 lines of symmetry. Okay, question 4. A is good, B is good as well, as is C, so you get your 3 marks for that, excellent. 4 there, so make sure you check out your symmetry work. Question 5, bar charts. What have we got? Wednesday is correct, that's correct, that's correct, that's correct. The median isn't. Okay, so let's just check our median here. So for the median, you want to find the middle when the number of hours of sunshine in Cardiff are in order. So there's the smallest, which is 3. Then next we've got 4. Then next we've got 5. Then we've got 8. And then on Friday, which is the best, we've got 9. So the middle value there is 5. Okay, so the median isn't 4, it's 5. So you're going to lose the mark there. You get all the others, 1, 2, 3, 4. So one little slip there. Question 6, okay, multiplication. 124 times 6 is 744. 124 times 30, oh, you got wrong here somewhere. Okay, so what have you done? So you've added the 0, then you've got 4 3s are 12, 2 down, carry 1, and then you've got what have you done there? 3 2s are 6 and 1 no, you made a mistake there, and then you've carried that mistake through there, so you're going to get your follow through mark there. Alright, so when we're marking this one, you're going to get 1 definitely for your method. You're going to get 1 for the 744, but then you're going to lose 1 because you've gone wrong after that. Now you may want to think about the other way that we've been doing multiplication, where you're not going to get in the mess that you got in there, which is this way. 124 times 36. You remember doing this? So what you do now is you multiply each little square and fill in. So 4 times 3 is 12, goes there. 4 6s are 24, goes there. 2 3s are 6, 0 6. 2 6s are 12. 1 3 is 3, 0 3. And 1 6 is 6, 0 6. And then if you remember, what we do then is we add up our diagonals. So this diagonal has got 4 in it. This diagonal has got 6. This one 6 and 7, and 7 is 14. Carry the 1 over. 1 and 3 is 4 and 0. And then we read off our answer like that. Okay, and if you use that method, you haven't got to worry about adding zeros or anything, which you've got a bit of a mess in up there. Anyway, it only cost you 1 mark, so that's not too bad. Okay, 6B, 16 is correct, and 24 is also correct. So 2, 4, 6 on that page. Question 7. Measure the length of that is 8.3 is correct. EF is correct. Name the line which is perpendicular to AC. So this is AC. Perpendicular means at right angles to. You said ED. ED is this line here. Well, that isn't at right angles to AC. The line we're looking for is this line here. There's our perpendicular, there's our right angle. So BE is what we're looking for there. And then that is correct, it's 54, and that's correct, it's 154. So on question 7, you get your B1 for that, your B1 for that, you don't get the mark for that one, and you get your B2 there. So there you got 4. So not bad so far, you're dropping the odd mark, but nothing disastrous. Okay, and then we've got a reflex angle, which is correct, and then here we need to make sure that every square on one side has got a corresponding one on the other, which it has. Excellent, well done. 3 marks there. Question 8. Okay, so we got the net here. That face there is correct, as is that one there, but what you've missed out is the other side of this prism is going to have another triangular flap on it. Okay, so you're going to get your 2 rectangles in the correct place, and you've got an M1 for one triangle, but then you lose the whole thing. So you're going to get 3 marks out of 4 there as well. Question 9, 3x, 2x, 3x equals 15, so x equals 5. Brilliant. Full marks on that page. Question 10. Okay, so what do we need here? So you've got that side is 10, and you've got that side is 10 as well. That is 7, and that is 7. So all your lengths are correct, so I just need to check the angle now. So let's just line that up, and that's 55 degrees as well. So everything there is bang on. Well done, Jodie. Says you 4 marks for that. Question 11. Right, cube number. No. Cube number is a number you get when you multiply something by itself 3 times. So 1 times 1 times 1. 1 is a cube number. 2 times 2 times 2. 2 2s are 4. 4 2s are 8. 8 is a cube number. 3 times 3 times 3. 3 3s are 9. 9 3s are 27. So 27 is a cube number. So between 25 and 35, that's what we're looking for there. And then prime numbers, let me just remind you then, let's list these numbers. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. So those are all the numbers. Prime numbers are numbers that only themselves and 1 are factors. That means that only themselves and 1 divide into them. Well, 25 isn't, because 5 goes into it. Any even number there isn't going to be prime because 2 goes into it. So we can get rid of all the even numbers. 27, well, we know 3 goes into that. 29, is there anything that goes into 29? Nothing I can think of, so that's a prime number. 31 the same. 33, no, because 11 goes into it. 11 times table is all numbers with the same digits. And 35 ends in a 5. Oops, sorry, circle that, should be a cross. And 35 ends in a 5, so that isn't. So the cube number is 27, because 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. And the prime numbers are 29 and 31. So you haven't done very well there on that. That's well worth practicing. Right, what have we got here? 5 squared is 25, well done. 2 to the power of 4 is 8. No. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 to the power of 4 means multiplying 2 by itself 4 times. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. So 2 to the 4 is 16, not 8. Then you've got to multiply 25 times 16, not 25 times 34. So here, what can I offer you here? 11b part 1. So I can give you 1 mark because you correctly squared that, but then you don't get the second mark for your answer because you got that bit wrong. 7.5 take away 4.27, so this is 11b part 2 is 3.23, correct. 0.4 times 0.4 isn't 1.6. 4 times 4 is 16. Okay, so you've got the digits right, but because there are 2 digits after the decimal point in the original, that means there's going to be 2 digits after the decimal point in your answer. So what they're looking for there is 0.16. And then here, 5/6 minus 2/3 is 1/6. Yeah, well done. Excellent. So you get 2 marks for that. So on this page then, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Question 12, distance time graphs. 6 miles, 31 miles, 40 minutes. Okay, you've gone wrong there. So let's give you the marks up to that point. Right, so you've worked that out to be 40 minutes. Now what you need to do here is work out what each little square is on your axis. So you're going from 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock, so halfway is going to be 30 minutes. So this means you're going from there to there, 30 minutes in 10 jumps. So each little square is going to be 30 divided by 10, which is 3 minutes. So each little square is 3 minutes. Now, it's stationary when the line is flat, so we're going to go, right, so from there to there is 6 squares, and then we're going to have another 5, which is 11, 12, 13, 14 squares. So we're going to do 14 times 3, 4 3s are 12, 1 3 is 3, add 1, 42 minutes. So that isn't 40 minutes, it's 42. So you lose that answer there. And what time does he arrive in Aber? Well, again, you've gone wrong here because probably you've worked out the size of the little squares wrongly. What we've got there is 3, 6, 9 minutes before 15, and 9 minutes before 15 is going to be 14:51. So you lose that mark there as well. So for the page, 2 marks. Question 13. What have we got? 8 and 8 and 5. That's correct. Well done. Here, 1 box of 8 is correct. 2 boxes of 5 is correct. 1 box of 8 and 1 box of 5 is correct. But you've missed out 1 box of 5. That's also going to be fewer than that. So you've missed out one of those. So I'm afraid that's going to cost you a mark. 13C. Okay, so 5 add 5 is 18, that's correct, and you got 16 there, and that's good. Okay, so that's covered that. So on that page again, 4 marks. Question 14. Okay, that's good. Correlation is positive. Your line of best fit is good as well. Now, what I suggest you do with this is you actually draw it onto your graph. So you're showing the examiner exactly how you're doing this. Okay, and it's 66, 246 is correct. That's good. So you've got 2, 4, 5 marks on that page. Really good. Question 15. 3 at 4, at 5, at 6, at 7, at 8, at 9. Well, that's really good, apart from you have forgotten to add 1 and 2 onto that. You've forgotten to add your first couple of blocks for your cubes. So your strategy is right, what you've done is right, and what you're trying to do by adding those up is right. But because you didn't add those first 2 blocks, 2 sets of blocks, you're going to lose that. Right, question 16. Nobody's got the head around that. Okay, so I'm going to go through that one in class. Don't worry about it now. So you're going to have 2 marks on that page. Question 17. This isn't what we're looking for or what they're looking for there. What they're looking for there is that you're picking up that it's the management of the health club that want to find out this survey, and because they're using the word fantastic in there, it makes it a biased question. They're forcing their view onto the customer. Okay, so what they're looking for there is that it's a biased question. Can't quantify, that's really good. Excellent word for a 15-year-old there, well done. 17B, so that one's right. But then really, you haven't quantified that either. Okay, weekly, monthly, infrequent, that's fairly vague as well. What we want there is some sort of numerics. You know, how many times a week, 1 to 3, 4 to 6, that sort of thing. So can't really give you anything for that. So you've only got 1 mark on that page. Question 18. Okay, this is a weird one, wasn't it? Right, so you've got 1/4 metre is 25 centimetres, so 1/8 is that. So you've worked out there that it's every day overall 12.5. So that's really good, well done. 18B. No. This is right what you've done here, but again, if you remember the way that I showed you how to do this, what that difference is tells you what n rule it is. So that's an 8n rule. And then you look at the first number. If the first number is 8, it's just an 8n rule. But if it isn't, you've got to shift it. And we've got to shift it down from 8 to 3. So we have to subtract 5. So I can't give you anything for that. If you'd have written 8n, you'd have earned 1 mark. So 3 marks for that. Question 19, we haven't done those in class yet, so I'm not too fussed about that. This one, ooh, no. You've divided 8 by 2 there, haven't you? If you think about that, y to the 8, that means y times itself 8 times, doesn't it? So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to divide that by y squared, which is y times y. And then you can cancel. For every y you've got on the bottom, you can knock off 1 on the top. So what you're left with is y times y times y, etc., which is y times itself 6 times, which is y to the 6. Okay, so no marks for that one. And then finally, oh, this is excellent. Well done. Brilliant. Okay, let's have a look. So, out of 100, what do we got? 10, 14, 18, 22, 28, 32, 35, 38, 42, 46, 50, 52, 56, 61, 63, 64, 67, gone brain dead, 70, 70, brilliant. That's exactly what you need for a grade C. So that scrapes you a grade C. Have a look at the things you got wrong. See if you can improve that. You really want to be getting 75 to 80 marks on that, and then you're not going to worry at all. But I'm really pleased with that, Jodie. Well done.